Y'all, look at y'all, Neff Pup. This is where he likes to chill now. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlog. It's your girl Britt Inez, and this is my improvement season series, and I am also getting ready for my second breast augmentation, so I'm going to be sharing a lot of that with you guys in this vlog series. So make sure you are locked in, tuned in, subscribed, okay, before we get into this vlog today. I shared with you guys in the last vlog, I've been wanting to work with someone like just one time a week on one of my leg days, just to give me a push and just to give me a different way of doing things. You know, I am a coach, but I feel like you're never done learning. I feel like there's always something that you can learn, especially from people that are where you want to get to and have the knowledge to get there. And so I am not above that, even being a coach. I believe that coaches should have coaches, okay? Iron sharpens iron. Good morning, YouTube fam. It is Wednesday, September 25th, and it is a very special day for me. It is my grandmother's birthday, and I still celebrate it even after she crossed. It's just we were very, very close, and it's just my way of still remembering her. So I always do something on this day to remember her. I'm trying to figure out what that's gonna be today. I might go and get my nails done, and her favorite color was blue, so that you might see some blue nails at some point in this vlog series. So y'all, listen, I cannot believe I am now 2 weeks out from my surgery. Oh my gosh, eek, it's coming. It is like here. So I am kind of treating this kind of like how I do prep. And that last week, I don't want to have a whole lot to do. So I am like front loading a lot of my work that I would normally be doing that week in October. So I still do my training client check-ins and I answer emails and all of that. But I more so front load all of my marketing client work. So I don't think I've kind of shared with you guys. I also work in marketing. So I have a number of marketing clients that I support, and I work on their email marketing campaigns, their social media management and campaigns as well. So I am basically going to be working double the amount this next week, just to make sure that everything is set up and ready to go. So the week of my surgery, I am not stressing out about people's stuff being done, okay? So if you guys want me to share more about that, because I don't feel like I have shared a lot of everything that I do outside of fitness coaching and outside of content creation, let your girl know. I'm also doing some pre-planning and front loading of my content stuff too, because I just know that coming into surgery and after surgery, like it's going to be a few weeks, I'm just not going to be able to really do a whole lot. So in order for me to still have stuff planned out, I am going to be basically creating the next 2 weeks to get ahead of the game and ahead of the schedule for October and November. So again, y'all want me to share more about that? I'm happy to share more about that. All right, y'all. So we're in Walmart. So I had to get some things, and I was influenced by Andrea. She told me I needed to get all the Melinda sauces. She said they're all good. So we're back. I know I like this black truffle. Like, this is amazing. I'm definitely getting another one of these. I regret buying the green sauce. I'm not a big fan, but I saw that they do have, y'all, that, look at God. That's God. Because not this thing about to fall. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for my angels looking out for me, because I am not trying to spill these people's hot sauce. Okay, so I'm buying this, and this has like I think all of the flavors, so that way I can get a feel for all of them and see. So if y'all are Melinda's fans, let me know what your faves are, because apparently I've been missing out. Y'all, look at y'all, Neff Pup. This is where he likes to chill now. I will never understand it. He got all these beds, all these couches in this place.
and this is where he goes. Make it make sense, y'all.
What is up, YouTube familia? So this weekend I am house sitting at my mom. I should say dog sitting at my mom's, so she can have her little staycation. So you guys are gonna get to meet Mowgli's sister and his cousin. Is that his cousin? Mama? No. What would that make him? All right. So my mom's dog. What's his relation to Mowgli? His brother? Maybe it is his brother. Yeah, right? Because that's my Mowgli's my son. You can't tell me otherwise. I feel like that's that. Anyway, I just had a great leg day. I am pushing you guys to really make the most out of these lifts. I have 11 days until surgery. Cannot believe it. It's crazy. Because I can remember when I had like over a month, and now here we are. I actually need to start looking at hotels in Houston that's near the surgical center. So I can get all that stuff squared away. I'm also getting caught up on all the Vlog Squad vlogs. And I think I realized how dependent I have become on walking Mowgli for mood elevation and vitamin D. Because yesterday, I came to my mom's yesterday. She has a house, so like the dogs go out in the backyard. And it was about like 6 o'clock at night. And I got there in the morning and I was just like, why am I feeling so like blue today? And it dawned on me, I have not gone on a walk. So I just took myself on a walk for like 30 minutes and I instantly felt better. It is so crazy how much the sun affects you. And what's so crazy about this whole thing is I used to live in gloomy as fuck Seattle. Like, I don't know how I did it. Well, I probably know how I did it. That's why I moved. All right, y'all. So this is where I get this from. I am standing right now inside my mama's pantry. Hey, mama, if you watching this. I was raised on flavor, y'all. Like, I truly don't understand when I go to people's houses and I see they got like 2, 3 like seasonings. I'm like, I don't understand that life. I never have understood that life. So anyway, right now she has one of my faves. I actually need to order this. I actually need to buy some more of this because I had some of this and y'all know I was in that peak week limited seasoning life for quite some time early this summer, but this is amazing. Right now, I'm using it on some chicken burgers that I got going on. I think the last time y'all saw me prep chicken, it was diced chicken. I told y'all it was starting to taste naked, and I had to start putting it in the air fryer. My mom doesn't have an air fryer, so what I did was make chicken burgers. I like chicken burgers over the turkey burgers because the ground chicken has a little bit more fat. It's 97% lean. So 2% don't sound like a big difference, but trust me, it's a big difference. You can taste it. So a little hack that I like to do, especially if you're just trying to get more protein in and you don't want to measure out all of your stuff for your protein, that is. If you just take like a pack of ground meat, whether it's chicken or turkey, if you divide it into 4, that's 4 ounces. And then you know, like one of those, each one of these is like 4 ounces, right? Because all this makes a pound. So that's a quick way for you to just go ahead on and just put this in your, whatever your meal prep container is going to be, whatever your carb and veggie source is. That way you don't have to really weigh all that out, and it'll save you a ton of time in the process. This is Mowgli. This is my baby. And this is his sister, Roxy. Y'all don't be surprised if I end up with her. I want her so bad. She's so sweet. We are a dog family. We have... How many dogs do we have in our family? We have these 2. We have another one. Let me show y'all. This is Cole. I actually wanted him too. As y'all could tell, I just want all the dogs. He got him a little man bun because he needs to get groomed. So we have them. So it's 3 here. And then we have the runt of the litter from Mowgli. We have the runt from Mowgli's litter. My sister has her, so that's 4. My niece has 2, 5, 6. My nephew has 1, that's 7. Yeah, y'all. So basically, it's just as many dogs as it is humans in our family. We wouldn't have it any other way. What's poppin', YouTube fam? I told you guys I was basically treating this like my peak week with my surgery week. So the goal this weekend was to get all of our podcast stuff up, scheduled, ready to go through like the 1st of November. So I'm just about almost done with that. And I feel really good about that. That's like a big weight lifted. And I am going to be working on my diet changes. So I did check in last week, and I'm probably going to just take a break, honestly, from getting coached, just because I'm going to be out the game. Like, I know I'm not going to be able to do much of anything. So I know I'm also don't need to be eating carbs all day long, right, while I'm in recovery. So I'm just going to sit down this week and just kind of go over the changes that I want to make to my diet, kind of work through that so I can have all those things like prepped and ready to go. I think working through that the week before my surgery begins, it's going to help me out just so much, right? And just making sure I have everything that I need on hand, making sure I tell whoever's going to be taking care of me what they need to have on hand. And that's just really key to a smooth recovery. I know last time I was recovering, what was I doing? I was definitely working with a coach at that time. I remember that. But I definitely gave into some stuff. And I didn't have much of an appetite, but I did find myself like eating more Halo top, just things that I just know I should not be eating if I'm not eating that much and moving that much. So I'm gonna do things differently. We gonna go through this together. We're gonna be a lot more intentional. Intention is the name of the game. And that's what I'm gonna be working on, y'all. All right, so my sauna just ended. I don't want them to come kick me out because they close at 8. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.
What's poppin', YouTube peeps? It is Monday, September 30th. And when I tell you, I feel like I have been working for the past like 4 days straight. Like honestly, like nonstop, because I have just been getting all my stuff in a row. So one of the things that I just got done doing, because I know you guys told me that y'all like short videos, is I created a video talking about some of my favorite ways to get protein in first thing in the morning. And this is actually like one of my favorite guilty pleasures of improvement season. So I figured I would just share that here too. So this is my yogurt bowl, y'all. And I just took some Greek yogurt. I put a half scoop of protein powder in it. I got some chocolate chips and some strawberries. It's chef's kiss. Y'all know I have been also experimenting with stuff too, because I just know as I am in recovery post-op, I just want to be able to have stuff that I can still be on track with. If I just want like something sweet, but I'm not going and eating a pint of ice cream or whatever the case may be. Because I also just kind of feel like post-surgery, I've done this a couple of times now, it can be a roller coaster when you are recovering. I feel like there's days where you wake up and you're just like, oh man, yeah, I'm feeling it. And there's days you wake up and you're like, what the fuck did I do? Like, what the fuck did I do? And I don't want to eat my feelings. So I am preparing ahead of time. And I also want to make sure that I am able to kind of like nail out all these concoctions in a way that people who are going to be helping me out can recreate them, okay, as well. So that's going to basically be my focal point for the week. I had an amazing leg day, but that was also atrocious early this morning, and I feel like I'm going to be limping walking tomorrow, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very much one of those people that loves feeling like, damn, I got worked, okay? Also on a list of things that I am thinking through. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know this, I'm into cosplay. And I'm into cosplay year round, but it's also Halloween. And I just feel like I have been so focused on just work and training and clients and sleeping that I have just not figured out what I want to do for Halloween this year, y'all. And I really don't have a lot of time to figure it out. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to feel like doing something. Normally I have like 3 to 4 costumes like per Halloween. We might have to get a little creative, y'all. But y'all already know the motto on the channel. We're gonna find out together. I feel like I've been a little quiet this vlog because I have been so heads down working, y'all. But honestly, like, if you have ever front loaded stuff so that you can take fully off on a vacation or for a peak week, you get it, you understand it. So we'll see what this vlog ends up giving. Y'all know the motto on the channel. We're gonna find out together. You can see 8 days. 8 days out, y'all. Oh my gosh. So prep sleep has entered the chat, and I am not in prep. So let's just start there. The last several nights I have gotten up. Well, no, yesterday I got up at 6:30. Night before that I was up at 2:30. Night before that I kind of slept. So it's kind of, my sleep is playing double dutch, y'all. Like this morning I was up at 3:11. That's the time I woke up. So I'm just up. I'm just gonna go get started with my day, get fasted in. I think at this point, a part of the reason why I'm not sleeping, Celsius of the day, is because I stopped all of my supplementation that I was taking, and I had to stop taking everything at 2 weeks out, which was Thursday. So I normally take things to help with sleep. I also take things to help with digestion, and my body has just gotten so used to everything that I have been taking to where when I don't take it, I feel it. So that's just that, y'all. I am not pooping the same these days. Yeah, it's a fun time, but I'm excited. I'm excited. In this moment, like I told y'all, this is the channel of honesty. Some days I'm feeling it. Some days I'm like, yes, I'm here for the curves. I'm here for all the things. Let's buy the bigger shorts and everything. And other days I'm looking like, oof, I kind of miss being flat, which I know sounds crazy, especially if y'all were here during my prep vlog. You guys heard me say over and over and over again how much I dislike the way I look when I'm flat. And it's a roller coaster. Welcome to the show. But no, in general, I do like me to be a little bit fuller, but I also feel like I am softening even at a more accelerated rate because I've had to stop all of my supplementation, right? On top of that. So again, all things I knew that would happen. My weight is actually still the same. So this is probably my head. My weight is actually the same. My pre-fasted weight is normally somewhere between 133 and 134. And after I do fasted, it normally drops down to our 131. So this morning I checked my weight, I'm like 133. So we're still hanging, we're still maintaining. This is actually where I wanna be. I just feel like there's some days I'm feeling it and there's some days I'm not. And today is one of those days where I'm not. And I also feel like my body is in this really weird in-between place right now too, because my shorts are getting uncomfortably tight and my pants. So I am now like, okay, it's great, because I remember last improvement season I was wearing like medium shorts, and now like these mediums, they feel like mediums. Okay, so growth is happening and I know it is, but that just means I need to buy bigger stuff. So I got these shorts in, y'all, from Amazon this morning. If I didn't have to go do fasted cardio this morning, I will be sending these back. I'm literally only wearing these because, one, they have pockets, and who doesn't love shorts with pockets? And two, they actually feel comfortable on. So there's also that part. But it's like, because of my shape and everything, and I know a lot of y'all like this too, my workout girlies in the comments who watch this, or my curvier girls in general, things that fit you in the booty and legs don't necessarily fit you in the waist. So now I have these biker shorts on right now, and I cannot wear a crop top. I cannot wear any top that's like long. Let me see if I can show y'all these. What's good, y'all? I'm hitting a wall. I don't think I have been this sleepy in the middle of the day since I was like 3 weeks out on North Americans. Like this is that like no carb depleted level of sleepiness where it's just like I want to crawl in my bed and go to sleep until tomorrow. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna have to figure some way to kind of knock myself out at night. I think gummies. That might be the answer. That might be the answer. Yeah. So y'all, I was in my fall era today. Okay. This crayon that I have on right now is by Superstay. It's that one, and it is Drive the Future, along with what you guys saw me also feature a couple of vlog episodes ago, Frosty Bitch. So that's what we look for today. Also, I was also in my fall bag when I left the gym this morning. I went to Target and I had to get a few things. I had to get a laptop charger, which we're gonna see if it's gonna work though. I think I have to break down and go to the Apple store, honestly. But I was there, I got me another fall candle. I got me a fall candle because I was just feeling like, I'm in Texas, it's still warm-ish here. It's still warm here, but I'm just feeling like I just want like sweaters and like fall scents. So I bought me a fall candle. And also, with it being October 1st, a new season, I feel like it's upon us. And we also dropped episode 1 of the FemFit Chicks podcast. So make sure y'all go check it out, okay? We got some good stuff planned for y'all this season. I just got off of an interview. Let me go check my food. For this girl, she is working on a movie about female bodybuilders, and I just thought it was really dope. It was really different. So she's currently working on a movie about female bodybuilders, and I was just like, okay, so basically she just wanted to hear about like what got me into this, the highs, the lows, how much it costs to compete. I actually got a video coming up here soon on that. Make sure y'all subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And she was just like, I just want to hear like how it was backstage. And one of the questions she asked me, y'all, I was just like, I haven't experienced that like ever. And like I've been doing this for quite some time. Y'all know that I started competing in 2009, and she was just like, well, I hear it can be like the girls can be really catty backstage. Like, have you experienced that? And I'm just like, no, I haven't. And I don't know about y'all, but the way I see it is, it doesn't make any sense to sit here and be like mad at someone backstage if she looks better or you think she has a better shot. Because at the end of the day, is what the judges want, and it's like it's in the judges' hands. Like it's literally above you. Like by the time you get backstage, you should be having fun. Now I ain't gonna lie. I know this is the channel of honesty. I have seen some people looking boo-boo face backstage, okay? They was in their feelings. They was all in their feelings like a Drake song, okay? I have seen that, and I'm just sitting there like, you got the body you showed up with, so you might as well just get out there and have fun. So it was just a really dope chat. So much that we also talked about on like, how do you handle your off season and kind of seeing your body in that phase? Because there's a lot of people that struggle with that. Like y'all literally heard me talking about that this morning, like the kind of the high and the lows of it. And it just kind of got me thinking about like the things that I have done over the years to get to this point now where I'm like, hey, I'm celebrating how strong I am. I'm celebrating how much energy I have. Like it wasn't always like this, y'all. Like I think you guys see me and see this now because this is the season that you guys have come into my life in, but I can remember past off seasons, y'all, where I was not happy. I was not. Like I felt like I got really fluffy, meaning, so for those of you guys who don't compete, fluffy, what we say fluffy, that means like our body fat gets significantly higher than where we're comfortable with it being and whatnot. Like I have definitely had improvement seasons, off seasons where it didn't look like I competed. Okay? It did not look like I was a competitor. And I can very much like objectively say that. So I feel like I have just gotten to a point over the years where, one, I have muscle maturity now, so of course my body's just going to respond differently. Like it's just going to be different because I have more muscle mass on me. But I have just become a lot more intentional overall with how I am outside of my prep. I have had, past improvement seasons where people I was dating were getting upset because I was so structured and I was following things to a T. Like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like there has been a lot of work involved
to get me to this point where I'm at right now. And it was just a dope chat, honestly, like through and through.
All right, y'all, so meal is done. I have some sauteed cabbage, rice, and 4 ounces of tilapia. Flavor Gang sauce. And I actually really like it. It's a chipotle aioli. And I think this is probably up there. This is probably up there, y'all, with one of my favorite flavors now. This is way too hot for me to eat right now, so I'm gonna wait before I burn my mouth on this food. So I think also, kind of speaking of intention, I am coming into this month, and I would say like these last several months of the year, just being a lot more intentional with what I need to have more space in my life. That's just not like physical space, that's also mental space, that's like energetic space. And one of the things that me and Aurelia were talking about were identities, right? Like, and this is something that we started doing, it was something that we started doing last year. And we always have, and I think the last chat we had about it, we just got really honest with each other, like, girl, you really need to get out your own way of stuff. And I think for me, I just have a hard time admitting when I can't do it all. And that is something that I leaned into in prep, and I need to lean into it more, because I have had to kind of understand that, like, I still got all these things to do, like all these different hats that I wear, all these things to do. So with that, I am going to be looking into some things to just help me have an easier recovery month. I have a feeling over the month of October, y'all, I'm not gonna really feel like doing a whole lot, nor should I. And something that can help me out a lot with that is like looking into having someone come in here and clean, like, you know, once a month, because I don't need to be mopping and scrubbing nothing, okay, while I'm trying to recover and heal. Okay, so I just got some things that I want to start looking into getting in order on a personal note, on a personal level, for these last several months of the year. We also got some travel stuff coming up planned too. So y'all know we're going to be going to Houston for the surgery coming up. I'm also going to be setting some travel plans for November for a New York trip that I'm going on that I'm really excited about. I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that a little bit later on. Just honestly looking into things that I need to do to make my life easier. Again, creating that space. So if there's anything you want to bring into these last few months of the year, sit down, spend the time to figure out what are those things that you need to do, okay? Because I know how I want to come into 2025. So I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, is end today's vlog here, because I want to give a true like pre-op surgery day experience vlog next week. I also do want to answer a lot of the questions that were submitted to me on Instagram about the surgery coming up here. So if you guys have questions that you want me to feature, speak now. Now's the time. Comment down below. Let me know. That way I can make sure I'm covering them all in the vlog that'll drop next week. Before I sign off of here, thank you so much, all of the new subscribers. Y'all, we are almost at 2K. I have been telling y'all since prep, I have this huge giveaway plan when we hit 2,000 subbies, and I have a feeling it's gonna happen while I'm in recovery. So y'all gonna be hearing about this giveaway really soon, but once we hit 2K, it's gonna happen, and each and every single one of you guys here who like, who comment, who subscribe to this, and make that all happen. So I appreciate you so much. Until the next one, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.